Hi guys, Jeff here today with a follow-up video for the Casablanca Snow White Panama that we tested a few weeks ago. So some of you may remember, we tested this fan a few weeks back after oiling the bearings. When I got it, it had some noisy bearing noise, and after doing all the tricks in the book with the oil, I was unable to quiet the fan. It still produced bearing noise. So I went ahead and ended up replacing the bearings. They are, this is what they look like right here. 6205 is the number to order them if you need to replace them on one of these style motors. What I used was actually a bearing puller. Here it is right here, that I was able to get at Advanced Auto Parts. I think it was like $14, somewhere around there, 15 maybe, and it was still a little bit too, these little legs here were still a little too thick to fit between the rotor and where the bearing needed to go to pop them out. So I actually had to hit the bottoms of these with a grinding wheel. Took a decent amount out. It took a while, and then I was able to slide them under there, pop the old bearings off, and change them out. So since I was this far into this fan, and since this fan really is spotless, there's no cosmetic damage anywhere. I mean, the blades are in great shape. It runs awesome. I was already putting new bearings in it, so I went ahead and also threw a new flywheel on it. The old flywheel was still in good shape. However, I figured if I'm gonna do bearings, I might as well do a flywheel as well and get all the bases covered. So we'll go ahead and do a test, I guess, before we test it out. So for those of you that want to look up the model number, it is, or serial number, it is FC16221. I'm sure I probably put that in the other video as well, but there it is again. So we'll go ahead and test this thing out and see what kind of improvement it made. Using a W11 to test it. I think I have the wires reversed, so we'll probably need the light control. So let's see. Oh, we want to switch that around actually. We'll start in the downdraft position. Slow start to it. This is actually the first fan with the K55 style motor that I've had to do bearings in. They're a little bit different than the K63 just due to the size of the shaft and bearing size, and I had a different bearing puller I'd used for the K63 heat fans where I've replaced the bearings before. I had to fabricate this one. So there's low. We'll go ahead and move it up to, well, I guess not low, it's lowest speed. We'll go to 2. Go to 3. 4. As you could tell before, last time you would already hear the bearing scraping by now. No longer the case at this point. It's operating nice and quietly on speed 4 here. Go up to 5. Sorry for that background noise. That's my furnace, which sounds like the fan in that could use new bearings as well. And full speed. So with new bearings and this new flywheel, this thing runs fabulous. Absolutely in balance. There's No wobble whatsoever anywhere in the motor. Full speed, absolutely silent. This is the, like I said, this is the first one I've ever done bearings in, so these are probably the best bearings I've ever had in a Casablanca. Alright, so let's do a spin down. And then we'll go through the same thing on reverse. There we go, now the furnace is off. So I don't really have a place for this fan, and I already have Casablancas in several of the rooms in my house, so this one will be going to eBay. It's going to start a little bit higher than some of my other ones just because I've got the parts of a new flywheel, new bearings, the labor that goes into it, and I think I'll also probably include a IntelliTouch control with this one too. Just kind of, most of my fans I just sell the fan and the controls separately, but I think I'll try to do this one as a package deal, so if someone wants Casablanca who hasn't had one before and is a little nervous about buying one, get everything they need all at once to hook it up and not have to worry about the flywheel failing or the bearings going bad, which is, I know, based on the questions I get with my eBay auctions, that's a concern of a lot of people buying these fans used. So we're just about spun down now. Alright, now let's switch it to updraft. And start on low. My favorite thing about these IntelliTouch fans over the 3-speed is definitely this low speed. The 3-speed Casablancas just aren't quite low enough for me. I really enjoy really like running the fans on this low, ultra low speed, especially in the winter here in Michigan. So we'll go up to 2. Three. 4. 5. 6. And there's full speed, 6. And as you can see, still running perfectly smooth, absolutely no wobble in this thing, no bearing noise whatsoever. Makes someone a great fan. I don't normally put this much effort into the fans I sell, but as I've said before, I don't like selling projects, and I knew no one was going to be interested in this if it had bad bearings. So here we go, new bearings, and ready for its next owner to purchase. So I won't worry about doing the spin down on reverse, since we already did that in downdraft. If you are interested in this fan, view my eBay auctions under username gdogkzo. If you're interested and you don't need a control, feel free to message me, and we could possibly work something out. Not sure what it'll start on. I'll think about the price this afternoon, and it'll be up there shortly. So thank you for watching.